Hi, my name is Josie Spar, and this is my Lab 1 video. So I wrote it down just so I didn't forget. The upper body exercise that I chose is the barbell bicep curl, and the joint involved there is your elbow joint, and the bones involved would be your humerus, which is your upper arm, your radius, which is the top of your forearm, and ulna, which is the under of your forearm. And the joint action involved joint actions are flexion and extension. So during the concentric phase, the primary action at the elbow joint is flexion. As you curl the barbell upward toward your shoulders, the biceps brachii, which is the main muscle here in the front, contracts to overcome the resistance, ultimately bending the elbow. The bones involved would be the humerus, again, moves toward the radius and the ulna as the angle at the elbow decreases or becomes smaller. So resulting in the angle between the humerus and the forearm becoming smaller. Now, in the eccentric phase, the biceps are still contracted, but it is very controlled, because if it's not controlled, then your arm's just going to fling down. So as you're lowering, your biceps are still working, they're still contracted, and that way they can come down in a more controlled manner. The joint action at the elbow is extension because the angle is getting bigger, and the biceps muscle lengthens as it slowly resists the force of the barbell. Now, the bones involved are the radius and the ulna as they move away from the humerus as the elbow joint straightens, which increases the angle between the upper arm and the forearm. Now, for my lower body exercise, I chose just a basic barbell squat. The joint involved is the knee joint, or the patellofemoral joint. The bones involved would be your femur, your tibia, and your patella. The joint actions, again, are flexion and extension. As far as the concentric phase, the knee joint undergoes extension because as you're pushing upward from the squat position, your knee gets straightened. So the quadriceps contract to extend the knee and then ultimately straighten the leg. The bones involved would be the femur as it moves away from the tibia because the knee is extending, and then the patella moves in coordination with both of those. Eccentric phase, the knee joint undergoes flexion because you're lowering yourself back down into the squat, and the quadriceps and the surrounding muscles control the descent or the lowering, which lengthens the knee as it bends. The tibia moves toward the femur as the knee joint bends, and then the patella again moves in coordination with both of those, so ultimately resulting in the angle at the knee increasing as you lower yourself deeper into the squat. Thank you.